Stop eating for 36 hours and your liver becomes a completely different organ. I'm not exaggerating. The transformation is so extreme that scientists can actually measure it in real time. And what happens to your brain during this process is even crazier. Everyone keeps asking me about fasting. Does it work? Is it safe? Will I lose muscle? But nobody's asking the right question. The question should be, what's actually going on inside my body when I don't eat for a day and a half? Because the answer is not what you think. Your organs don't just sit there waiting for food. They transform, they adapt, they start doing things they normally never do. And some of these changes happen faster than you would believe. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here is what happens, or here's what makes fasting so confusing. You've got people saying it cured their diabetes. You've got others saying it ruined their metabolism. You've got doctors recommending it, and you've got other doctors warning you against it. And meanwhile, you're just trying to figure out if skipping meals for 36 hours is going to help you lose weight or mess up your body. The problem is that most information out there is either too scientific or too simplified. Nobody's explaining what actually happens to your specific organs during this process. Not your body in general. So your actual organs, your liver, your pancreas, your brain, your heart, each one responds differently. Each one goes through its own transformation. And if you don't understand this, you're basically flying blind. You might be doing something great for your liver while accidentally stressing out your kidneys. You might be helping your brain while hurting your gut. So let's fix that right now. The first 6 hours. So your pancreas takes center stage. Let's start with your pancreas, because this little organ controls everything that happens next. Right after you eat, your pancreas is pumping out insulin like crazy. Insulin's job is simple. It tells your cells to absorb glucose from your bloodstream. It tells your liver to store those extra glucose as glycogen. It basically manages your blood sugar. And here is what happens when you stop eating. Your pancreas starts producing less and less insulin. By hour 4, your insulin levels have dropped significantly. By hour 6, they're at baseline. Now this might not sound like a big deal, but it's huge. When insulin is high, your body is in storage mode, and it's saving energy. It's building fat. When insulin is low, your body switches to burning mode. It starts accessing stored energy. This is the foundation of everything else that happens during your fast. Hours 6 to 12. Your liver becomes a glucose factory. Now, your liver takes over, and this is where things get technical, but stay with me, because it's important. Your liver has 2 main jobs during fasting. First, it breaks down stored glycogen and releases the glucose into your blood. This process is called glycogenolysis. Your liver can store about 100 grams of glycogen. That's enough to keep your blood sugar stable for maybe 12 to 16 hours, depending on your activity level. But your liver doesn't just release stored glucose. It also makes new glucose from scratch. This process is called gluconeogenesis. Your liver takes amino acids, lactate and glycerol, and converts them into glucose. Why? Because your brain needs glucose. Your red blood cells need glucose. Certain parts of your kidneys need glucose. So your liver makes sure they get it. During the hours, or these hours, your liver is working harder than almost any other time. It's managing your entire energy supply. It's keeping your blood sugar stable. And it's making sure your brain doesn't shut down. Hours 12 to 18. Your fat cells open up. This is when your fat cells finally get involved. Up until now, your body has been running on stored carbohydrates. But these stores are running low, so your fat cells start releasing fatty acids into your bloodstream. This process is called lipolysis. Your fat cells break down triglycerides into fatty acids and glycerol. Now the glycerol goes to your liver to make more glucose. The fatty acids go everywhere else. Your muscles start burning fatty acids for energy. Your heart loves fatty acids. It actually prefers them over glucose. But here's the interesting part. Your brain can't use fatty acids. They're too big to cross the blood-brain barrier. So, what does your brain do? This is where your liver steps up again. Your liver takes those fatty acids and converts them into ketones. Now, ketones are smaller molecules that can cross into your brain, and this is the beginning of ketosis. Hours 18 to 24, your brain switches fuel sources. This is one of the most fascinating parts of fasting. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. Normally, it runs entirely on glucose. It burns through about 120 grams per day. But during a fast, glucose becomes scarce, so your brain starts accepting ketones as fuel. This doesn't happen instantly. Your brain needs time to upregulate the enzymes and the transporters that process ketones. By hours 18 to 24, your brain is running on a mix of glucose and ketones. Some people feel foggy during this transition, others feel sharper. It depends on how quickly your brain adapts. But here's where it's really happening. Your brain cells are literally changing their metabolism. They're switching from one fuel source to another. And once this switch is complete, many people report incredible mental clarity. Why? Because ketones produce less oxidative stress than glucose. They're a cleaner burning fuel. Your brain cells generate less waste when they burn ketones. Hours 24 to 30. Your gut gets a vacation. So let's talk about your digestive system, because this is where fasting really shines. Your stomach, your intestines, your colon, you're constantly working them when you eat regularly. Your stomach produces acid, your intestines contract to move food through, and your colon absorbs water and nutrients. Now, this never stops, but during a fast, everything slows down. Your stomach produces less acid. Your intestinal lining gets time to repair itself. Your gut bacteria starts to shift. Here's what's actually interesting. Your gut lining replaces itself every 3 to 5 days, but it can only do major repairs when it's not busy digesting food. Fasting gives your gut this opportunity, and if you have any inflammation in your digestive tract, this is when it starts to heal. So if you already have leaky gut, this is when those tight junctions start to repair, and your gut bacteria can also change dramatically. Beneficial bacteria now thrive in low nutrient environments, and they start to multiply. Harmful bacteria that needs constant food start to die off. And this shift in your microbiome can have massive long-lasting effects even when your fast ends. Hours 30 to 36, your cells start spring cleaning. This is where autophagy really kicks into high gear. Now, autophagy is your body's recycling program. Every cell in your body accumulates damaged proteins, broken mitochondria, and other cellular junk. Normally, your cells are too busy with regular metabolism to clean this up. But during a fast, especially after 24 hours, your cells activate autophagy. They start breaking down damaged components and recycling them for parts. Your liver cells do this, your brain cells do this, your muscles do this. So this is huge for longevity and disease prevention. Damaged proteins can cause inflammation. Broken mitochondria can produce harmful free radicals, and by cleaning these up, your cells become healthier and more efficient. Some researchers believe that this is one of the main reasons fasting is linked to increased lifespan in animal studies. Your heart during the fast. Let's focus on the heart specifically because it responds to fasting in a unique way, or ways. Your heart is a muscle that never stops working. It beats about 100,000 times per day, and it needs constant fuel. During normal eating, your heart runs on a mix of glucose and fatty acids. But during a fast, the heart shifts almost entirely to fatty acids and ketones. And here's the thing. Your heart actually performs better on this fuel mix. Ketones provide more ATP per molecule than glucose. This means more energy for the same amount of fuel. Studies show that hearts running on ketones are more efficient and produce less oxidative stress. Your heart rate might slow down and even slightly during a fast, and this is normal. Your body's conserving energy. Your blood pressure might drop a bit too. Again, this is usually a good thing unless it drops too much. Your kidneys and electrolyte balance. Your kidneys play a critical role during fasting that most people ignore. When you fast, your kidneys start conserving sodium. They also adjust how much you handle potassium and magnesium. And this is important because when insulin drops, your kidneys excrete more sodium. This is why people often lose weight quickly when they start fasting. But when you're not replacing electrolytes, this can become a problem. Your kidneys need sodium to function properly. Your heart needs potassium for a regular rhythm. Your muscles need magnesium to avoid cramping. And this is why experienced fasters always supplement with electrolytes. It's not optional. It's necessary for organs to function properly during the fast. So, here's what nobody tells you about fasting. Your organs don't just survive a 36-hour fast, they thrive. But it's only when you understand what each organ needs. Your pancreas needs the break from the constant insulin production. Your liver needs time to switch from storage mode to fat burning mode. Your brain needs ketones to replace glucose, and your heart needs fatty acids for efficient fuel. Your gut needs to rest and to repair itself. Your cells need time to clean house through autophagy. Your kidneys need electrolytes to maintain balance. When all these things happen together, you get the benefits everyone talks about: weight loss, mental clarity, reduced inflammation, better insulin sensitivity, cellular repair. But even one of these things, or one of these organs doesn't get what it needs, the whole system can break down. This is why some people feel amazing during fasts while others feel terrible. It's not about willpower. It's about whether your organs are getting the support they need to make this metabolic switch. The biggest mistake people make when fasting. So this biggest mistake is thinking fasting is just not eating. It's not, and it's about supporting your organs through a metabolic transition. If you don't drink enough water, your kidneys struggle. If you don't get electrolytes, your heart can develop problems. If you exercise too hard, your liver cannot keep up with the energy demands. So if you have underlying health issues, your organs might not adapt properly. And this is why fasting isn't for everyone. If you have kidney disease, your kidneys might not handle the electrolyte shifts. If you have heart problems, the changes in blood pressure, it could be dangerous. So if you're diabetic and on medication, your blood sugar could drop too low. Your organs are incredibly adaptable, but they have limits. You need to know these limits before you push them. So let me sum this up. During a 36-hour fast, every major organ in your body goes through a transformation. Your pancreas reduces insulin production, allowing your body to switch from storage to burning mode. Your liver becomes a glucose and ketone factory, managing your entire energy supply. Your fat cells release stored energy as fatty acids, and your brain adapts to run on ketones instead of glucose. Your heart shifts to more efficient fuel sources. Your gut gets time to repair and heal, and your cells activate autophagy to clean out damaged components. Your kidneys adjust electrolyte balance to match new metabolic states. So this isn't starvation. This is metabolic flexibility, and this is your body doing what it evolved to do. But it only works when you support each organ properly. Hydration for kidneys, electrolytes for heart, and rest for the gut. And awareness of your own health status. Fasting is powerful, but it's not magic. It's biology. And the better you understand your biology, the better results you'll get. Now, if you like this video, subscribe and watch the next one.